Ethiopia, a land of extremes, volcanoes, ancient civilizations, and timeless traditions. Around 3 million years ago, our ancestors took their first steps here, in a land forged by fire, shaped by rivers, and torn apart by the relentless forces of the earth itself. This is a land of extremes, where survival is a daily test, and the environment seems almost otherworldly. From this chaos, a nation unlike any other arose, shaped by geology, history, and human spirit. Towering obelisks guard the heart of an ancient empire. Man and beast share a bond older than memory, and churches are carved entirely from solid rock, clinging to cliffs that defy imagination. But before starting the video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. This is Ethiopia, the cradle of humanity, a land where the past and present collide in breathtaking ways. Its landscapes, people, and stories are extreme, epic, and unforgettable. The Danakil Depression, Earth's furnace. The Danakil Depression is one of the hottest and most extreme environments on Earth. Located in northeastern Ethiopia, it sits around 125 meters below sea level, making it one of the lowest points in Africa. Here, 3 tectonic plates meet in the Afar Triangle, pulling in different directions, thinning the Earth's crust and exposing molten rock and minerals that normally remain hidden deep underground. The result is a constantly shifting landscape that challenges life itself. Temperatures routinely exceed 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, year-round. The heat is relentless, unchanging, and punishing. This region was described by National Geographic as one of the cruelest places on Earth, while explorers have simply called it a land of death. Yet, life persists, small settlements, and the salt trade continue, despite the extreme conditions. The ground itself is painted in unnatural colors: bright sulfur yellow, rust orange, streaks of green from acidic mineral deposits, and red oxide bleeding through white salt crusts. Hot springs bubble through ancient deposits, dissolving minerals and redepositing them into terraces and pools. Steam rises from fissures, and volcanic gases escape the ground, creating hydrothermal fields that hiss and bubble. Dal, a former settlement, lies abandoned in this harsh landscape, but nearby, the Afar people endure. Using hand tools, chisels, and axes, they cut blocks of salt weighing 30 kilograms each. These blocks are worth only a few dollars, yet the work continues daily, showcasing human resilience and endurance in the face of relentless heat and extreme geography. Afar people and the salt trade. The Afar people have lived in this harsh landscape for generations, mastering survival in one of the planet's most extreme environments. They cut large salt blocks from the ancient seabed beneath their feet. Each miner may harvest 10 to 12 blocks per day, a physically grueling task that earns only a few dollars. Transporting the salt requires animal caravans, including around 1,000 donkeys and 2,000 camels. Each animal carries 4 to 6 blocks along routes smoothed over millennia. These routes predate modern nations, borders, or roads, emphasizing endurance over speed. The salt trade is ancient, unbroken, and vital, sustaining both the miners and the wider regional economy. Life in the Depression is unforgiving. There is no shade, no vegetation, no infrastructure capable of withstanding the climate. Despite these hardships, the Afar people continue to thrive, embodying resilience, adaptability, and harmony with one of the planet's most extreme landscapes. Volcanic landscapes and molten lakes. Further south, volcanic activity dominates the landscape, creating terrain both awe-inspiring and unforgiving. Ale crater hosts one of the few permanent lava lakes in the world, a glowing pool of molten rock that never sleeps, never cools, and never ceases to move. The fiery surface radiates heat, illuminates the night, and provides a dramatic window into the Earth's inner workings. This is a visible reminder of the immense geological forces shaping Ethiopia, where tectonic plates converge, pulling the land apart and creating the highlands, valleys, and rifts that define the nation. The same heat that makes human survival nearly impossible, simultaneously gives rise to extraordinary natural features. Acidic pools, mineral terraces, and barren plains that are as beautiful as they are deadly. Ethiopia's volcanic highlands are also historically significant. Nearby, paleontologists discovered Lucy, a 3.2 million-year-old hominid, and even older fossils dating back 4.4 million years, fundamentally reshaping our understanding of human origins. In these extreme conditions, early humans adapted, learned to survive, and ultimately thrived, demonstrating how challenges of the environment shaped evolution itself. The jagged cliffs, blackened lava flows, and shifting geothermal landscapes remain a testament to the Earth's power, reminding us that life emerges even in places of extreme adversity. The volcanic region is thus not only a natural wonder, but also a cradle of life, where humanity's earliest stories unfolded amid fire and stone, bridging geology with anthropology in a landscape that continues to inspire wonder and discovery. Wildlife of the highlands. The northern highlands host some of the rarest species on Earth, thriving in isolation across rugged terrain. The Ethiopian wolf, with its distinctive rust-red coat and long, lean legs, hunts patiently across high-altitude grasslands, its sharp senses and strategic patience honed by millennia of adaptation. The walia ibex, an antelope endemic to these mountains, navigates near vertical cliffs with remarkable agility, leaping and climbing as if gravity itself were negotiable. Gelada monkeys, perhaps the most unusual primates, dominate the highlands in troops, sometimes numbering hundreds. Unlike most primates, geladas spend nearly all their time on the ground, foraging for grass. Their complex social hierarchies, grooming rituals, and dramatic displays of dominance, finely tuned to life in an unforgiving landscape. These highlands serve as a sanctuary and a living laboratory, where evolution played out in isolation. Species adapted to the unique combination of elevation, climate, and human interaction over thousands of years, developing strategies for survival in an environment that tests endurance, intelligence, and social cohesion. Predators, prey, and humans coexist in a delicate balance, each shaping the behaviors of the others. The highlands are a testament to life's resilience and creativity. Observing these animals offers a glimpse into a world where patience, observation, and adaptation are essential, mirroring the challenges faced by humans who have called these mountains home for millennia, and showing how both nature and culture can flourish even in extreme environments. Ancient civilizations and rock-hewn churches. Ethiopia's human history is as extraordinary as its natural landscapes. Ancient kingdoms such as Aksum, Gondar, and Lalibela reveal architectural genius, cultural richness, and enduring spiritual devotion. Lalibela's rock-hewn churches, carved from single monolithic stones, exemplify faith demanding effort, reverence, and ingenuity. Entire structures were hollowed from solid rock, with passageways connecting multiple churches underground. Centuries later, pilgrims still traverse these routes, walking in the footsteps of ancestors, preserving centuries-old traditions, and honoring the spiritual significance embedded in every carved wall and stair. Each church is a symbol of devotion, perseverance, and the extraordinary capacity of humans to shape stone into sacred spaces. Gondar, the imperial city, showcases a blend of African, Arab, and European architectural influences, with castles and churches that narrate centuries of power, conflict, and cultural fusion. Aksum, one of Africa's oldest civilizations, minted its own coins and maintained strong ties with Rome, Greece, and Persia, demonstrating early international diplomacy and commerce. Ethiopian faith, culture, and political authority intertwined, creating a kingdom proud, independent, and culturally rich. The Ark of the Covenant is said to reside here, guarded by a single monk in the Church of Mary of Zion, symbolizing national devotion and religious continuity across millennia. These sites are more than historical artifacts. They are living embodiments of a civilization that weathered the forces of time, conflict, and change, while maintaining a unique identity rooted in faith, artistry, and human ingenuity. Resistance and uncolonized pride. Ethiopia's history of resilience extends far beyond architecture, wildlife, or spiritual devotion. In 1896, the Ethiopian army achieved a remarkable victory at the Battle of Adwa, defeating Italy and marking the first time a modern African nation repelled a European colonial power. The outcome resonated across Africa and the world, symbolizing the potential for indigenous strength and unity against foreign domination. Decades later, Italy attempted to invade again in 1935 under Mussolini's fascist regime, using chemical weapons and overwhelming force. Yet Ethiopia never fully submitted. The struggle was brutal, but the nation's identity remained intact, its spirit unbroken. Emperor Haile Selassie, who ruled from 1930 to 1974, modernized the country, promoted education, abolished slavery, and represented a beacon of hope for the African diaspora. He became a global symbol of resilience, dignity, and unity. Ethiopia remains one of the few African countries never fully colonized, a distinction that continues to shape its national identity. This history of resistance is visible not only in monuments and military achievements, but also in the pride of the Ethiopian people, who continue to honor traditions, protect sovereignty, and celebrate their unique role in African and world history. Their story is a reminder that courage, strategy, and determination can preserve culture and identity even under tremendous external pressure. Rivers, valleys, and cultural lifelines. Ethiopia's rivers and valleys are more than natural features. They are lifelines, sustaining both humans and ecosystems. The Blue Nile, one of the world's great rivers, originates in the Ethiopian highlands, carving deep gorges and providing water, fertile soil, and nourishment for millions downstream in Sudan and Egypt. In the southern regions, the Omo Valley remains a repository of humanity's oldest living cultures. Tribes such as the Hama, Suri, and Karo maintain traditions largely unchanged for thousands of years, showcasing a deep connection to the land. Cattle form the backbone of social, economic, and spiritual life. They are wealth, status, and identity. Rites of passage, weddings, and festivals revolve around livestock, reflecting how human culture evolved alongside the environment. The Omo River is central to this delicate balance. During the rainy season, it swells, nourishing crops and wildlife. In the dry season, it recedes, testing the resilience and ingenuity of local communities. Settlements, market systems, and agricultural practices all depend on careful management of natural resources. Villages coordinate planting, grazing, and water used to ensure survival in a region that demands patience and knowledge of the land. Children learn traditional skills early, observing elders who understand seasonal patterns, animal behavior, and ecological signals. These communities exemplify adaptation to a challenging yet life-sustaining landscape, where culture, survival, and environment intersect. Observing life in the Omo Valley offers a unique glimpse into the human story before industrialization, showing how traditions, rituals, and relationships with nature endure across millennia, reminding us that harmony with the earth has been essential for humanity's survival. Coffee and global influence. Ethiopia gave the world one of its most cherished gifts: coffee. According to legend, a goat herder noticed his flock becoming unusually energetic after eating red berries from a particular bush. Curious, he tried the berries himself and experienced the same invigorating effects, sparking the discovery that would eventually energize the entire world. Centuries later, coffee ceremonies in Ethiopia remain a sacred ritual, blending social, spiritual, and practical significance. Beans are hand-roasted over open coals, ground with a mortar and pestle, and brewed in a clay pot called a habina. Served in 3 rounds: awakening, balance, and blessing. Each cup embodies tradition, hospitality, and continuity, connecting the present with millennia of cultural history. Markets in towns like Alaba and Co remain vibrant centers of trade, preserving centuries-old rhythms of barter, negotiation, and local entrepreneurship. Beyond commerce, Coffee has inspired social customs, art, and literature, reflecting Ethiopia's cultural identity and worldview. Ethiopia's agricultural heritage, combined with its unique contributions to global trade, demonstrates how a single region can shape economies, diets, and cultures far beyond its borders. Coffee is both a symbol and a conduit, an enduring bridge connecting Ethiopia's past with the modern world, inviting everyone to share in its cultural and historical legacy, while celebrating the rituals, flavors, and stories that have traveled around the globe. Modernity in Addis Ababa. Today, Ethiopia is a nation of contrasts, blending ancient tradition with rapid modernization. With a population exceeding 135 million, it ranks as Africa's second most populous country. Addis Ababa, the capital, sits at 2,355 meters above sea level, offering a unique high-altitude urban environment. The city's skyline is transforming, marked by the Commercial Bank of Ethiopia's 53-floor headquarters and the bold, futuristic African Union building. Both structures symbolize ambition, economic growth, and Africa's emerging voice in global affairs. At the same time, Addis Ababa retains cultural continuity, with historic neighborhoods, churches, and marketplaces reflecting centuries of history. The city is a vibrant hub of politics, culture, and education. Museums such as the National Museum of Ethiopia showcase the country's archaeological treasures, including Lucy and other prehistoric finds, bridging the past with the present. Universities and research institutions cultivate a new generation of thinkers, while theaters, galleries, and cafes foster creativity and innovation. Traditional rituals, like the coffee ceremony, thrive alongside modern urban life, reminding residents and visitors alike of Ethiopia's enduring heritage. Ethiopian athletes continue to inspire the world, particularly long-distance runners from highland regions whose training at extreme altitudes gives them unmatched endurance. Their achievements bring national pride and global recognition. Meanwhile, urban infrastructure, transportation projects, and technological innovation highlight Ethiopia's commitment to progress. From the preservation of sacred Orthodox churches to the expansion of modern business districts, Addis Ababa reflects a nation balancing history and ambition. It is a city where ancient rituals coexist with contemporary aspirations, a land of extremes. Ethiopia is a land defined by extremes, extreme heat, and volcanic landscapes, towering highlands, deep rivers, and valleys brimming with life. It is a country where humans first walked, where wildlife adapted to isolated mountains, and where civilizations built monumental architecture reflecting spiritual devotion, ingenuity, and political power. From the arid expanses of Afar to the sacred rock-hewn churches of Lalibela, Ethiopia demonstrates how life thrives in extreme conditions, both natural and societal. Its story spans millions of years, from the dawn of humanity to modern accomplishments in sport, trade, and diplomacy, offering a timeline that connects ancient origins to contemporary achievements. The Ethiopian people embody resilience, ingenuity, and pride. They have resisted colonial powers, preserved ancient traditions, and embraced modernization without losing identity. The Omo Valley tribes maintain lifestyles unchanged for millennia, while the Ethiopian highlands harbor wildlife found nowhere else on Earth. Addis Ababa pulses with commerce, innovation, and global influence, illustrating how tradition and progress coexist. Together, these elements showcase a land where adaptation, creativity, and survival intersect seamlessly. Ethiopia is more than a nation. It is a testament to the enduring spirit of life. Its landscapes, culture, and people continue to inspire the world, offering lessons in perseverance, balance, and reverence for both history and the natural environment. In every corner, Ethiopia reminds us that beauty, strength, and resilience coexist even in the harshest extremes, and that the human story is deeply intertwined with the rhythms of the land, its rivers, mountains, and timeless traditions. The country stands as a living example of how challenges can foster innovation, how faith can shape communities, and how life, in all its forms, can endure against the odds. As our journey through Ethiopia's ancient landscapes, highlands, and hidden valleys comes to an end, one thing becomes clear. This land is more than dramatic scenery or a travel destination. It is a living testament to resilience, tradition, and the enduring bond between humans, wildlife, and the environment. From the blazing salt flats of the Danakil Depression to rock-hewn churches carved centuries ago, from the rolling highlands where gelada monkeys roam to the oases of culture in the Omo Valley, each place tells a story of adaptation, wisdom, and balance. Ethiopia shows us that survival and progress do not have to erase history, that faith, culture, and nature can coexist in harmony, and that some of the world's most extraordinary beauty comes from places that have resisted time itself. If you enjoyed exploring Ethiopia's hidden gems with us, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more journeys into remote landscapes, timeless cultures, and untold stories from around the globe. Share this video with someone who loves adventure, history, or discovering places off the beaten path. And let us know in the comments which Ethiopian destination amazed you the most, or which hidden corner of the world you would love to see next. Until our next journey, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep seeking the stories and wonders that exist beyond the ordinary.